Hello, hey, welcome to this video here of my drafting software. Right now I'm just doing it as a beta test. I'd like to see other people try it, see if it works for your needs as well as the needs of my league. And hopefully this screen's coming out. I turned my screen to portrait view because I like to see more on the screen here. And anyhow, let's talk a little bit about this software. Now, first of all, if you are using, if you're drafting with the salary you're bidding, this will only work as kind of a draft recap, and it probably is not for you. But if you're just drafting in order, my league, we have 20 teams. They're all over the country. We don't have a bidding system. We just draft in a particular order. So it works well for us here. Now, what you see on the screen here right now is the first round has just been completed. We're well into the second round already. And this is all done here in Ajax. So it's refreshing every 6 seconds, polling for new information. You can't see a blank or anything because it's done in Ajax. And you can see we protect 300 and draft 300. So the names on here may not look that great because we're well into the 300th best player by the end of the first round. We've got 320 of the best guys taken. Now, I've done this for 10 years in a database and 5 years on the web. So the nice thing is I have like last year's pick, and I can run metrics and things, and people can see how things went years ago, which is a nice feature of this system once you've used it a few years. And you can see I've got last year's pick on here, as well as this year's pick in the same order. It doesn't have to, not particularly the same team. So what you're seeing here is a navigation on top here from the 15 rounds. You see we have a minimum players plate appearances and innings pitched rule. So it tells you how many picks left and how many you need per pick. And there's a yellow and there's a red color on this as well. If you get in the red, then me as commissioner can start. We'll have to approve all your picks to make sure you hit the minimums. Now, as you can see, teams are all over the place here in the first round. The rounders are at -3. They already have enough innings pitched from their 15 they protected and their 1 that they drafted. Okay, let's go into the second round here, and you can see a little bit more about the system. You can see we're in the middle of the second round. This is actually going up. These are T minus. You can't really tell. I really need to do something about that at some point. But you can see the numbers going down here. 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 3 seconds until their next pick. And now it's 6 seconds later and updated again. So that's going down. They're actually more than a day late here. But that's okay. It's not skipping them because they put in a pick. And they put up a backup pick at least. At least they put in 2 picks. And so the system says, okay, they tried to put their pick in early. It didn't work out. They get some time, actually, to make a backup pick. So that's what's happening here. The system is waiting for them. These people, you can see they're green as well. They put their picks in early. The Blunt Force, they traded for a pick. And so they got back-to-back picks here. And you can load this data any way you want as far as pick times, team names, and numbers, and free agent list. Who's in the free agent list? So you do that all in the beginning. Okay, so here you get to kind of see what's going on in the rounds here. Let's go ahead and log in as somebody. If I can remember somebody's password off the top of my head. Uh-oh. And it's not written in Classic ASP. Let's go to the real. I've got these reports. Actually, I'm going to move to a different screen. But we have a full-time player thing, so I don't have to check everybody, all 600 players, every week to see. Okay, are they run out of innings pitched? Have they run out of batters faced? We have a certain threshold where if they have a certain amount, they're just full-time. I don't have to check them every week. So here you go. You'll see. These guys are all full-time and not taken. He should be capitalized. That's an error. I've got some interesting reports up here, just to kind of just as a kind of a cheat sheet for people. It's really not the ultimate in drafting. It's really not the ultimate players that are available, and I don't want it to be. I want people to do their own research, but it's kind of like a sanity check here. Okay, we've got these are the top 10 hitters by on-base percentage with at least 400 plate appearances, and 300 and 200 and 100, save for slugging and on-base plus slugging. So you can see who's available. I've got a pitching section as well, and we can customize these any way you want. Runners per 9, strikeouts per 9, ERA, and then by 100 innings, 75 innings, 50, 25. So you kind of get an idea of who's out there and where we're at. Actually, I should add their stat, the relevant stat, actually, to this list. I might do that at some point. So we log in here as let's go with, do I know somebody's password here? Let's see, who did the birds I just gave them their password. And you can log in there. And what you get here is, you get here all the picks that they have left, and then the free agent list up to the minute. If they've been picked, they come out of this list. So if they put in a couple guys here, and I'll show you Lincoln. We'll just pick a couple guys there. We'll make pick. Goes off. Tells you your pick. Round 3, 8. You can put in as many as you want. Let's go with here we go, like this. And make the pick. Alright, so we got a 3rd round and a 12th round pick in. Okay. And then we go, oops, sorry. Then let's go to the draft here. And you see we'll go to the 3rd round. We've got a lot of picks in the 3rd round. These guys are really doing well here this year. Now the birds are green here because they put in a pick and a backup pick. So they will not get skipped until they get back to their computer. Actually, in our league we have a rule. You get 24 extra hours, then you get skipped. Even if you put in a pick and a backup pick. And if you look in the 12th round, the birds and the alcoholics both have picks in now. So that's basically what's going on. We're getting closer to 8 minutes. I didn't want to go too much longer than that. But if that looks like something that might work for you, just contact me. I will. I'll set it up for you with some of your help. You'll have to seed me with the data and a layout I need, and you can try the software. And just let me know. Hope to hear from you sometime soon.